Right then, it's a quick walk around video, and it's for a Honda HR-V 1.5 SE. 67 plates, as you can see. Car's covered, literally just turned 40,000 miles, so very low mileage with a wonderful service history. This happens to be probably the cleanest HR-V I think we've ever seen, and it's an absolute credit to its last owners. But I'll go around it for you as I always do. Always look good in white, these cars, with black contrasts. Front of the car, incredibly clean. Lights and lenses clear, intact. There's no cracks, there's no condensation. Bottom of the car, can't see any stone chips anywhere. I'm sure there must be something on it, but there's nothing that jumps out. The sun's decided to come out right at the moment it didn't want it to. Shouldn't complain. Near side, absolutely pristine. It's just can't see an indentation, nothing on it at all. Near side front alloy, generally the one that takes all of the bashing, and there's not a mark on it. I do apologise for the look, but trust me, the paintwork is absolutely lovely. Near side rear alloy, again, absolutely fantastic. Come around the back. Tailgate itself, unmarked. Entry points look really good. Off side of the car, driver's side. As with the near side, just completely smooth down the panels. Off side rear, again, absolutely unmarked. And main panel work is simply lovely. As is the final alloy. It's hard, there will be something, there's got to be something, but I can't see anything that stands out at all on that car. It's in stunning condition. Let's come to the back of the car. Huge boots on the HR-Vs. This one's fitted with the load liner, you can see, which is always a nice sign of ownership. And by the way, it's worth pointing out, I've not cleaned the inside of this car. This is exactly as it turned up, which is a first for me. Coming to the back, the reason I haven't cleaned it is because it doesn't need it. This is how well it's been kept. Back of the car, huge amounts of room, and for a family car, it's been kept simply beautifully. Coming in on the passenger side front, you can see in all of the door cards, you've got these little rubber inserts in every little cubby hole. It means if you put stuff in there, it doesn't rattle about as you're driving around. Passenger seat, absolutely lovely. And again, you can see the same kind of rubber inserts all the way through. Finally come to the driver's door card, again, lovely and clean. Same with the footwell areas, the mats obviously with the red piping to match the inserts in the doors. Passenger driver's seat rather, again, in fantastic condition. Inside the car now, as always, have the engine running, so the dash is illuminated, which looks pretty much like new. You've got your radio and information screen there. It does have DAB radio, hands-free for your telephone via Bluetooth. Dual zone climate control system, but it looks stunning in here. Comes to the main dash binnacle. I hope you can see 40,044 miles. There are no warning lights on at all. The little blue light you can see is actually for the temperature sensor for the engine, and that is basically, instead of having a gauge, as soon as it's warm that light goes out, so the engine's just been started. But it's stunning in here. Finally, just to show you, owner's manual pack and lock and wheel nut key, all here and present with the car. Right then, this is a quick road test video, and this is for a Honda HR-V. It's a 1.5 SE. Car is registered, if I can see it, OV67PSZ, and mileage at the start of the road test is just 40,044 miles. The reason we do these videos, very simply, is just to ensure that if anyone's online looking at any of the cars we're selling, they get to see that actual car in operation. Loads of people who've been to see cars which have looked absolutely fine in a photograph or a description, but only then to get there and find out there's actually got an obvious fault that shows up as soon as you drive the car. And that can be really frustrating, of course, if you've driven any kind of distance to go and see it. We also do the video on these very quiet country roads. It's a beautiful part of Gloucestershire, and this actually forms part of the road test route we take our customers on. And the hope is, of course, it will be representative of what you'd feel yourself should you go on a drive in the car. So coming to the car, so I mentioned the walk around video, this is a very nice example. Well, it's more than nice, it's absolutely exceptional really. soon as you get in it and drive it, the drive of the car matches the condition externally and internally. It just feels absolutely fresh, tight, literally as though it's just rolled off the production line. Twist the key, engine starts instantly and settles to completely smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at all relating to the engine or any other part of the car for that matter. Honda are the masters at building four-cylinder engines in particular, and this one's no different. They've got a reputation for being incredibly tough and reliable over massive mileages, just with good regular maintenance. They're cam chain driven, so there's no cam belts to have to worry about. But more than that, it's actually just how the car drives. The engine's tractable. It's, you can pull from very low revs without even stuttering. But when you do extend it, you got the kind of a subdued but sort of a raughty induction noise, which I love on Honda cars. It's, put my foot down now. It's there in the background, but it's a lovely sound. It's not that harsh, graty sound you get with some engines. Engine then feeds through into the clutch and gearbox. Clutch in the car is absolutely perfect. Bike point exactly where it's meant to be. It's lovely and smooth in operation. Gearbox, one of the nicest you'll use in any car. It's simply perfection in my eyes. Most modern cars, as with this one, front wheel drive, the gear levers are actually joined to the gearboxes by cables, and there's lots of good reasons for it. Unfortunately, that does mean in some cars you end up with kind of a lifeless, vague gear change, which can be, it can work, but it gives you no sense of enjoyment whatsoever at all. This is completely different. It's one of the nicest actions you'll feel on the gear lever. Stubby little gear lever. It's just got a lovely click click as you change gear, but a lovely satisfying smoothness as it engages as well. It really is a class act. That's lovely, and that feels exactly as it would have done when it was new. There's zero wear in it. Moving on to the steering and chassis of the car, which has always been a strong point of the HR-V. They are very, very nice cars to drive. They're not meant to be sporty, but they've got a verve about them. But they are predominantly family cars to get you and your family from A to B comfortably, and it does a brilliant job of that. It is a really comfortable car. Suspension's supple, it's beautifully damped. Only the sharpest ridges will catch it out as it would any car, but to a lesser degree in this one. The steering, really nicely weighted, tracks dead straight without any vibrations at this speed or any speed up to the legal limit. When you turn into the corners, the steering is direct, quick, accurate, and the weighting's lovely on it as well, and it's not over light, which I detest in cars. The flip side to it is the fact that when you do push it through corners, it actually does like to change direction rather well. So it's got a bit of, the front end's good on the cars, so you can sweep through corners without loads of body motion going on, and it's really pleasant to drive. Worth pointing out, there's absolutely no clonks, rattles, anything from the suspension at all. It's all in good order, as are the brakes, which are very powerful. Touch the brake pedal, well modulated brake pedal. They're powerful, they're keen, they're not grabby, but they exhibit no kind of pulsing or vibrations coming back to the brake pedal either, which is a sign of kind of disc wear. And then we come inside the car. As soon as you get into the car, you've got pretty much the perfect driving position. Anybody could get comfortable in the car, unless you're on the extremes of height, or but even I'm 6 foot and I've got loads of room. I've had customers well over 6 foot very comfortable in them. Then you notice you've got very good visibility, generally speaking. Looking around, you feel very confident in the car. You're relatively low dash line, so when you look out front, you've got a good view there as well. The one thing absent in the car is squeaks and rattles. They are really beautifully put together. And Honda don't go for showy, they go for materials that they can withstand heavy family use, and they generally do a very good job of that in these cars. They hold together very well with big mileages. But it's all very easy to use as well. It's lovely dashboard layout, quite modern, certainly for its era, but it stayed looking fresh. Information screen there, all functioning absolutely perfectly. Down below that, you've got a touch panel for your climate control system. So it's dual zone. You can have different temperatures, left or right, to a small degree. And it pumps out absolutely ice cold air, by the way, so that's all functioning exactly as it should. In front of me, really lovely dials. I think this is one of the nicest dash pinnacles out there. It's just minimalist, but it's lovely to look at. You've got almost like they're floating in 3D. You've got these sort of white on black graphics. Just so simple. Just look at the information, take it in, look back at the road in a millisecond. That's how it should be, but rarely is. And to finish it off, you've got this lovely leather-bound steering wheel, which feels great in hand. As I mentioned again in the walk-around video, it's been kept so well. You can tell with certain cars when you get into them, you know, someone's cherished it, you know, and they really have. But more to the point, this, you know, the point of the video is to pick up any issues. You know, I can find nothing at all, but it is a timely reminder of why the HR-V is so popular second-hand. You know, as a package, you know, it's, you know, almost certainly the most reliable car in its class, and they're very well built, incredibly practical, but they also drive really, really nicely as well. But this one's as I said, very special example.